You know this is all complete bullshit, right? Those motherfuckers seriously expect you to go through the rest of your life sober? This is the one life you get and you're supposed to fight like hell to avoid the only thing that brings you any sense of peace? You will never be like those sheep. Turn your will over to the care of God. You'll turn your will over on your deathbed when cirrhosis finally runs its course. We have nothing to pass on to whatever family you have left but devastating grief and a litany of regrets. We'll worry about that when it comes. For now, just go pick the bottle back up. You don't deserve to feel the way you do. We'll worry about tomorrow, tomorrow. It's like they always tell you, just for today. I've been planting that little nugget in your head for the last couple weeks now. I can tell it's working because every day you allow the rant to get a little longer, a little angrier, a little more hopeless. You like to call me your addict brain. Apparently you think that makes it easier to separate me from your so-called rational brain. But you can't usually tell the difference, can you? I'll let you in on a little secret. I never shut the fuck up. I'm not afraid to tell you that because that's how convinced I am that I have full ownership over you. You know, kind of like that part of you that thinks you can get away with anything but also secretly craves validation and credit for the things you do get away with. That's all me. I tell you, you're too fucking smart to keep it simple. It's not your fault that part comes so naturally to the rest of these idiots. If getting sober means living long enough to become one of them, you're better off dying who you are. It's amusing how easy your delusions of grandeur are to tap into. I tell you that catastrophe is an inevitability, so the path you take to get there shouldn't matter. Convince someone all other roads are blocked, they'll keep driving along the same goddamn street without question. The only time you even consider turning the wheels when you're straight into oncoming traffic. I tell you that you'll never change, or that you don't deserve to. Either seems to work. I tell you you're a bad person. You deserve to suffer. But I also comfort you. I tell you that no one else will ever understand what goes on in this head of ours. How if they only knew, they would understand why you drink. You like that one. I encourage you to cling desperately to every diagnosis, self-imposed or otherwise, that may relieve you of the onus of having to change. None of this is your fault. You're not in control. I practically have to gently repeat those words to you in the form of a perverse lullaby just so you'll get a wink of sleep. Sometimes I even back off for a while, so you get some semblance of a life together. I'm a fucking pyromaniac, but burning the same ashes over and over grows dull. I need to let you rebuild every now and again. I know you don't want me here. That doesn't concern me too much, as I'm sure you know. As pathetic as you are, I've come to like you. You're a particularly easy one to mindfuck. Guess it gets confusing when all these voices sound just like yours. The part that I find funny, this little power struggle of ours. You honestly believe that there's the real you, and then there's me. I couldn't be farther from the truth. I am everything you truly amount to. I run the show. This is my life. This is my body. These are my loved ones to use and abuse and hurt until all you have left is me. You're only here so I'll still have someone to beat into submission and torment long after I've driven you to burn every bridge you could ever think to cross. I'm not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. The only way I go down is if I fucking take you with me. And I think we both know that I want to live a lot more than you do. If it's any consolation, I don't know how sustainable this gig is anyway. I've got you playing Russian roulette with a bottle of rum, emptying the cylinder every night and playing the odds again the next morning. Take a shot to the brain, a shot to the liver. Take a shot to this fucked up little relationship we have. And many, many more, just for the sake of it. I've made you addicted to killing yourself. Letting you actually die would spoil the fun.